Mm. Now, before I say one name, let me say this first. Cause see, this ain't about one quarterback. This ain't about one loss. It definitely ain't about no hate. This about a system. A system that decides who get grace and who gets slapped in the face. Same position, same league, different rules. Now, one of my favorite all-time MCs, my man Rok Keep, he once said, I take 7 MCs and put them in a line. And the more I watch the NFL, the more I realize this kind of set up the same way. So let me break this down so you can see how I see it. Now we're going to take these 7 QBs and put them in a line. Then we're going to add 7 more brothers who dictate the shine. But remember, it's 7 above them that really controls your mind. Now we're going to start it off with Mahomes. Now we should all agree that this is QB1. Because see, he done set the standard. 2-time league MVP with a 14-3 playoff record with 4 Super Bowl appearances, 3 rings, 3 Super Bowl MVPs. And when he take an L, oh, you know he get a pass. They be like, oh, it's just a little dynasty fatigue. No worries, he'll get them next year. But with those numbers, what can you say? But move on to number 2, which brings up the name, Superman Josh Allen. Now this the NFL projected prototype, a 1-time league MVP, a 7-6 playoff record with over 3,000 yards passing with close to 30 touchdown passes. But he also had multiple playoff games with multiple turnovers. And when he lose, oh, he has to play hero ball because he has to do it all. This the one. He didn't get a chance to get on the field in sudden death overtime. So they changed the rules. Same mistakes, different mercy. Next in line is Joe Burrow. Now this the memory card. Cause see, he went on one run, 5-2 in the playoffs, beat Patrick Mahomes, and led his team to the Super Bowl. And they replayed that run every year. But since then, missed time, missed the playoffs. Now Joe was a perfect example of memory conditioning because one run became his whole resume. They just keep replaying the tape like it just happened yesterday. Now my man Lamar Jackson. Now this the burden bearer, a 2-time league MVP, the youngest MVP ever, and one of 2 players to be named the unanimous MVP, with Tom Brady being the other. A 3-5 record in the playoffs, over 1,700 yards through the air, with an additional 500 plus on the ground, 10 TDs, 7 picks. And when he win, it's the system. But when he lose, it's Lamar. Same position, same league, different rules. Next is Jalen Hurts, the coolest man in the NFL and one of the most interesting of them all. Cause P, I got him at number 5, when most wouldn't have him that high. But really, he should be under number 1 with the stuff he done already done. But see, that's that conditioning I be mentioning. Cause with a 6-3 playoff record and clearly outplaying Patrick in his first Super Bowl appearance with 300 yards passing, another 70 yards rushing, and accounting for 4 touchdowns. But 1 fumble, 1 loss, erased it all. No memory replay. He had to prove himself again, and he did, getting his get back 2 years later, and this time a decisive win over Mahomes. Over 200 yards passing, another 70 yards rushing, accounting for 3 touchdowns, walking away with his first MVP trophy. And since he didn't make it to the Super Bowl this year, that's gonna be swept up under the rug again, like it never happened. And remember, this ain't about one quarterback, cause next we got Justin Herbert. And this is one of their potential guys with a 0-2 playoff record and a 27-point lead blown in his first appearance. But every year, is going to be his next year because he has so much arm talent, so much potential. But same mistakes, different mercy. Now QB7, I got Peyton Manning. Now hold on. Now I know all y'all like, what the hell you got him on here for? But I need him to make this point. Now Peyton's playoff record was 14-13, and for a major part of his career, he struggled in the playoffs. And they didn't call that choking like they do Lamar. They called that growing pains. But Peyton would eventually win 2 Super Bowls, collecting 1 Super Bowl MVP. But here go the kicker. In both appearances, he would only manage 1 touchdown with 1 pick because both those teams was fueled by defense, not Peyton. So what I'm saying is, they gave Peyton Manning 18 years to write his legacy. But they only gave Lamar 5 and made it his identity. So there's your 7 QBs. I put them in a line. Now it's time to add the 7 more brothers who dictate the shine.